Welcome back to Mac Talks Football. And the Premier League weekend is over, and it was quite an interesting one, to be very honest with you. Quite shock results, quite good results, and of course the main game where Arsenal ended up winning at the game. We are going to talk about all of that in the review video later on when I make that one. But in this video we are going to focus on the fantasy league, and we're going to see how many points my team was able to achieve this week. I would say it was quite a disastrous week almost for everybody in a fantasy because of the injuries that had happened to players, and especially like West Ham ruined so many people's clean sheets when they scored late on. So like it was quite a fun game to watch. Liverpool losing had an effect as well. So yeah, quite an interesting one. So I'm gonna show you first the team that I had last week, because I made those threes. I did not play the wild card. I had three transfers remaining from the first 3 weeks of the league, so I had not made any transfers till now. So I had that 3 transfers. This was the team that I had last week. It was Flecken in the goalkeeping department, Van Dijk, Guardiola, Pedro Porro. It was Smith Rowe, Saka, Rogers, Neto, Bowen, Haaland, and Isaac. And then the subs were Henderson, Faze, Howard Bills, and Solanke. So that was my team last week, and it was the team that I went for 3 weeks in a row. And I changed that team last week before this game day started. So I changed instead of Rogers, I brought in Eze because I had that money, and I was able to bring all of them in because I had that 3 transfers. So I brought in Eze, I brought in Nkunku, and like what a game, still that turned out to be. And then I replaced the Solanke with João Pedro, and as luck would have it, after the deadline was completed, that's the time that they announced that João Pedro was not gonna play. So that was a disaster, to be honest with you. And the thing was, I went for a 3-4-3. Yeah, Nkunku was not even in my starting 11. João Pedro was the one, but because as we all know, he was not able to play, so Nkunku got the nod in, and he was able to come in and get the play the game. And luckily for me, he plays the game, and he gives the assist for Chelsea's goal, and I get a good amount of points. So let's go ahead, and we're gonna see the points that I was able to make. We are going to start with the goalkeeper, Flecken. It's like my goalkeepers are at the moment like costing me a lot of points, to be very honest with you. I think this week I'm going to use that one of the transfers that I have, and I'm going to change one of the goalkeepers and bring in that someone. I'm going, like, this week the main criteria for me, like the main person to replace is going to be the goalkeeper, because I'm not getting points from the goalkeepers till now. Like there has not been one single week where I have achieved good points from them. So like that is going to be the area where I go ahead and change them. Flecken, 2 points from him. And then defense again, like Van Dijk, as I said, Forest spoiled a lot of people's hopes with that one. I thought that was going to be quite an easy win for Liverpool. I went for a clean sheet for Liverpool, so I am quite disappointed with that. Guardiola, again, it's 1 point. He's not really worked out, to be very honest with you. And this is one another one. I think I might not drop him, like not replace him from the team, but I might not start him because they are playing against Arsenal next week. So there's a big chance that they are gonna concede again. So that's why I might replace him and put him on the subs. We'll see next week before the game happens. We'll see what I do. And then Pedro Porro, again, I think he is again one of those players that has really disappointed me, to be very honest with you. And I think that the time is really starting to come where I might have to drop him as well. I did not play the wild card last week, but like I'm quite tempted to play it this week, but we'll see what happens. I might play it, to be very honest with you, but at the moment I have not really decided, because if you look at my defense, it has not really worked out again this week. It was the same last week as well. Total I have like 5 points from my defender, so that's quite a bad return, and 2 points from your goalkeeper. So 7 points from your defense and goalkeeper is not really that you would have wanted. When you come to midfield, that's where like slowly my points start to creep in. I got 5 points from Bowen and Kinko. As I said, he gave the assist, so I get 7 points for that. As he did not really have a good game, he did not have that impact that I thought he would have. But I think as is the type of player that you need to have in your team. If not for 1 week, the next week he is gonna give you points. So no way I'm going to replace him anytime soon. Saka, like, he's my consistent player throughout the season. I said there, like, Arsenal's hopes were pinned on him, and he delivered. He was really good. He got the assist for the goal, for Gabriel's goal. And then Smith Rowe again, he's been really good since going to Fulham. That was, like I said, this is like the must have player of the season if you really want to go ahead. He has performed consistently. He has given points every week whenever he has since he has started playing for Fulham. So he's continuously giving you points as well. And then up top, João Pedro, as I said, he was not able to play. Isak, it has been not a good week for him again. I'm again quite tempted to, like, he's one of the players. There are 3-4 players where I'm quite tempted to replace him, and that's why the thought of playing the wild card is lingering at the moment. And then of course we have a Haaland. Like, I was because I had already made the team and everything was done, and then the thing started that Haaland might not play, and João Pedro was also gone. Like, I was like, please don't let this be the week that I screw up that much. But thankfully Haaland played, and then of course Haaland played, and Haaland scored another 2 goals. He's my captain as well, so I got a good amount of points from him. But on overall, and if you really look at it, like, if you look at my subs, there was nothing from that. Also, only the Henderson one is the one where even like the Henderson one is not there. There's a 3 points from my sub, so like it's not that that much of a big deal that I missed out on any of them. So it was an okayish week. Like, I don't see anybody getting that much of good points this week. Everybody's thinking was spoiled by a couple of injuries and teams getting shock wins. Like, it was quite a weird week, especially if you are a fantasy player. The things that you did not expect happened, and the things that you expected never happened, as I said. So it was quite fun to watch. But overall, my team, like, again 62 points. I did okayish, to be very honest with you. It could have gone and been far worse than this, but it was okayish, to be very honest with you. And now, as I said, I am really thinking of using that wild card. Maybe I will do it. I'm still not sure about it, but I'm quite tempted to, because there are 3-4 players that I would want to get rid of, because they have not really given me the points, and there are better alternatives. And the way that these the other players are playing, I think I might try to go ahead and get them. I will not make that many changes, like from 15. If I basically, like, 3 or 4 might be, or maybe a maximum 5 players I might replace, but we'll see how it goes. So if I do make a wild card, if I do try think of playing the wildcard, of course I'm gonna make a video for that one for sure. I did not do the preview video this week because I was busy, so I just did the review this one. But if I do decide to do the play card wildcard, of course I'm gonna do that video, and we will see which players I decide to go for and which ones I don't. So yeah, it will be quite fun to watch that one. That is for me in this video. Let me know how you performed, which players performed for you, and which of the players let you down on, and do you think should I go ahead and play the wild card, and if I do, which player should I bring in? And if, like, I'm really tempted at the moment to get rid of Pedro Porro, to get rid of both my goalkeepers, to be very honest with you. Guardiola is another one I'm not really excited about. Isak is another one. As I said, there are 4 to 5 players that I really want to get rid of. So let me know in the comment section below, should I go for it, and if I do decide to go for it, which player should I bring in to replace these players. So yeah, that is it for me. Like the video, share it as well, click on the notification bell, and of course subscribe to the channel. We are trying to get to 300 subscribers before the month of September, and it's quite a big task. It's like 114 remaining when I'm recording this the video. 114 subscribers to get 14 days to go there. So like, it's almost 10 subscribers per day. That's like not 10, like 8 to 9 subscribers per day. It's quite a big task, but let's hope we are able to achieve it. So yeah, that's it for me. Until next time, bye bye.